Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Barack Obunga's Pizza. I am here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here, and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Barack Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics, facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they are all tied into some kind of criminal database, so they can detect a pedophile a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week, but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night, and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on earth. So, while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So, when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room, so then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that is your office. So our temporary solution is this. There is a music box over by the gift shop, and it is rigged to be wound up remotely. So just, every once in a while, switch over to the gift shop video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as wit, and wanting to send you to thunder signs, so hey, we've given you a cleaned out mask. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in, will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the different design of the building. But hey, you have a light. And even though your flashlight can't run out of power, because it has sent batteries, the building can. So, only close doors and use elevators sparingly. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the mask, if you need to. Keep the music box wound up, piece of cake. Have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I want to talk quite as long this time, since Obunga and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone is in their proper place. You know. Interestingly enough, Obunga himself becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots are where there are no cameras. So, if you can find something, or someone, on your cameras, be sure to check around the place. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I am not implying that. By now I am sure you've noticed the older models, sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology. But they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell ugh. So the company decided to go in a whole new direction, and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole mask trick should work on them too, so, whatever. Heh. I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Terminus? Oh wait, Terminus, oh yeah, Terminus. Hey listen. That one was always a bit twitchy. I am not sure what he does, but the mask trick won't work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him around a corner, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart, or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold them in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. Be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It has always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the mask will fool it. So, just, don't forget the music box. Anyway, I am sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and talk to you tomorrow. Hey, you redoing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, they usually move on to other things by now. I am not implying that they died. That is not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey, listen. I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid sent to thunder signs, try playing dead. Go limp. Then there is a chance that, maybe they think that you'll an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you'll an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Why yeah, never mind, scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side. Hello. Hey there, Night 4. I told you'd get the hang of it. Okay, so just to update you, there has been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days, I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it is really just a precaution. Barrack Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics tonight, if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems, we're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyways, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night. Hello. What on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo? The place is closed down, at least for a while. Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a pink one. Someone used it now, none of them are acting right. Listen Jay, just finish your shift, it is safer than trying to leave in the middle of the night. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It has been a bad night here for me. I am kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you, clear throat, when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime, you could check inside those suits in the back room. I am gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know?